Alright guys, welcome. We have ourselves an exciting game. Next we're on the second round and I'm covering another game because there's not as many games and I got some free time this weekend. Let's go. Now this has definitely been it seems to be a popular map in the tournament because we are back on the Battle of Hesse. We got Pbatt in ChrPropoganda. Looks like 2 Americans versus 2 Frenchmen. Derek is a very talented player, so is Tiberius-Rancor. And, you know, these guys are also in the new tournament, just not aware of who they are. Sorry, guys. I hope you're not offended. But so they're all really talented players because they've made it this far. You have Pbatt is playing 24th Infantry Mech, Berlin Command, put this back up. You have Propaganda is playing as the Berlin Command, and then you got the 79th Tank Division for Tiberius, and then the Berliner Gruppener. Once again, you know, each team can veto a map, and they also can veto a division to try and, you know, stop some potentially OP divisions and potentially not great maps for certain factions or divisions. So we are off, and you got Tiberius is taking over the left hand to secure Gulf, and over here you can see Derek, or I must call him Derek, is you know, getting his gun line set up here. It seems the goal is to get the infantry inside this housing division. On this side we do have some AA flying in. And there they go. Pretty exciting stuff. We do got a good old field depot, gotta love it. I think that's pretty cool. Normally what I would expect with field depots is one, to have some artillery set up. You know, you put them over here, fire, shoot, scoot, fill up, move over here, fire, shoot. Just a lot of shooting and scooting. We're gonna call him Bat. He is asking for some help. And then you do have some Cobras. You can also fly your Cobras back, restock, and then fly them up because the Cobras constantly run out of ammo because they just shoot a crap ton of missiles. Pretty strong on both sides, you know, pretty good defenses, you know, good setup. Not really a lot of shooting just yet. It looks like we're going to get our first shot fired, though, with some, you know, infantry units pushing up towards these singular FS Jaegers, and Derek is like, nope, I don't want any of that smoke. And he starts backing up. Very defensive start. Very different than the other game that I showed, which is T-Man and Hippie. They were like straight up Russian and just straight up Russian. They were Russian. It is a little tricky though because you do have to cross quite a line, and now this AA is getting in some dangerous territory. He should be able to get out though. Is he going to get hit? That would be unfortunate. He does not, so doesn't have to worry about repairing. We do have some FS Jaegers here. That guy is going to have a hard time surviving, but looks like Bat is trying to go around the left and into the right. But yeah, we have ourselves, you know, it's 2 divisions fighting each other, but it's also 2 countries. I'm gonna just assume that Propaganda is also from America, just for my narrative. So we got America versus France. So in a way, this is kind of like the Olympics, guys. Kind of like the Olympics. I think we just lost. Oh, here comes a Cobra here to help. We do have Estrella, and also this HE is going to hit those infantry divisions. Using the Jaegers almost like a recon unit, and that helicopter is going to probably take out that Jaeger unit, but that is a lot of resources to take out a Jaeger unit. I don't think he lost any actual units. Oh wow, this thing's almost out of fuel, gets hit, better get out of there. No way. Yeah, that plane is going to be take a while to get back. Not a very strong... Okay, these flame units should absolutely melt, and literally melt. So this is the only shooting going on right now. I think Tiberius is trying to poke the bear a little bit, get an idea of what the forward deploy is, but looks like, you know, the Pact was able to get to a little bit of a head start. They were able to just get to the lines faster, so they are at the advantage, which that little advantage can mean a difference, because as you can see, you know, NATO is starting to push forward with some of their guys. That flame unit goes down, and some engineers are like, run! Get to this apartment building! Play some Fortnite while we're fighting. You got the PSE running into that building to get some safety. I'm surprised the Machutsen has managed to survive as long as it is. We do have some mortars getting set up here. My guess would be to set up a offensive. Now, on this side, not a lot of movement at all. The only thing is still not a lot of people. Eventually, Tiberius might get, you know, cocky and push forward, and with their assortment of people, they probably could. But you know, Fog of War, we do have a very sneaky recon unit flying in. It's a little tank. He's like, yeah, man, look, I'm easy. Wonder if they have a McDonald's over here. Do you think? No. Okay. Surprise! He actually has the weapons on, which is kind of surprising. Sometimes I'm like, do you turn it off, and then right off the bat, you got yourself a ping. So good. You know, micro for there. I feel like they have to just constantly play like this. And they're like, oh wait, what's that? Because me, I'm constantly like, all right, let's go over here and do that. Just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Just horrendous. We got ourselves a little bit of a, you know, infantry battle here. Very focused on the infantry battles. Very nice. Got some BMP driving down the road here to assist in that CQB battle. I guess it would also hit its own people. I'm not really sure how that works. Lots of planes flying around. Tiberius and Derek are kind of working together to try and get a little bit of a push here. Trying to see how they can potentially assist. Really a lot of focus on this end as well. Do have some AA flying, but there's not much AA to shoot, while also getting hit by that anti-air. You better hope we can get out of there. If that missile hits, it misses. Whew. Close one. Oh, still good. We're huge. Yeah, I mean, it's Tiberius and Derek. If they really wanted to, they could push, but I mean, right now they're at an advantage. But you're seeing a pretty hefty push from NATO here. We got ourselves a tank Pbatt. Tank's pushing up. Drops a quick smoke. Get a really solid HE shot from that plane. That plane takes no damage. So I think what that tells Derek is that they don't have any anti-air setup. Not in that sector, at least. Cat is meowing. He's gonna do another bombing run. Yeah, no anti-air. That's gonna hurt. Only anti-air is this one stinger, and even then, I don't think that's gonna do enough damage. Some rifles shooting at some Motostreckies. Got a sniper rifle, just like super close quarters, 360 no scope. While this is going on, though, NATO on the other side is also pushing, so they're doing a steady push, but it looks like they're losing a lot of units here. So. Gonna need some sort of mechanized assault or anything that could potentially stop some of these HE planes because they are doing a lot of damage, though he might have just used up a good amount of his HEs. So maybe at this point in time, it's possible that they you know, need to reload and stuff. Got a Chieftain, super cool looking tank, looking awesome. Looks like it's about to fire. What's he gonna do? Boom! Suppresses those units as it's shooting. You got these other people moving up. You got Tiberius saying to attack this area. Hasn't shot the artillery yet. Is moving up some Machutsen recon to just try and you know, poke and prod to see how many people are over there. Infantry really pushing in here, but some of these infantry is not very strong. Like he's got one Stinger rifle, AT-4 pretty good. This Berlin rifle needs to get inside that building. They're going to push those guys out, so then they can just swap places really quick. And then we got some support over here. Got an M1 Abrams just vibing. Like, yeah, I feel safe. Hiding behind the building. Looks like we're going to see some mortars go off. Is it going to be a smoke mortar, or is it going to actually be an attack mortar? Firing over here. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. A bunch of machine gun emplacements. That's pretty cool. These guys are like, let's go. Come on, go, 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 go. Awesome. Freaking awesome. I was actually just playing Empire at War, and man, if we got this, but Star Wars, yeah, all the money gone. I don't care. I will. Eugen, try it out. Yeah, I mean, it's open season. It's free real estate. It'd be kind of cool. People are like, Matt, shut up. We want to watch the Cold War. Well, imagine the Cold War, but Star Wars. It'd be kind of cool. Give it a shot. Why not? Yeah, you could have Jedi running around. Be pretty neat. Army General, Galactic Conquest Army General. I mean, come on, that would be amazing. We do have a helicopter kind of pushing over here. Mi-8MT. Got some air-to-ground rockets. 64, so could probably do some damage. Just kind of waiting in the back, you know, not pushing too hard. But once again, you know, okay, we have some Pbats, but only one. Little bit of anti-air. Got one Stinger. Got some other ones moving up. pretty intense push we have here. Lots of infantry being shot from here, but he's got a lot of infantry too. So if they're going to be able to pull this off, he is going to need to probably invest in some more units. And then, as I kind of expected, shooting is starting to happen. And I'm pretty sure Tiberius has kind of... You know, this happened last game too. People like underestimated how much they should defend this area. They're like, we probably won't even look at it. And then now that happened, the other team, you know, smells blood. They see blood in the water, like a shark. So they pretty much lost everything. So it seems like, you know, commit a good amount of resources over there, and then just wait until the big battle starts, and then push in while they're distracted. Because now they got to push, they got to make somewhere, but if they're going to lose that one back there, I pointed like you guys could see. Some more fighting over here, kind of in the outskirts, and Derek has a pretty good, you know, line of defense, it looks like. Lots of anti-tank, you know, ATGMs. He's going to take out that AM unless he smokes at time. Comes the siege, just looking to see if it can get any of the, you know, any of the anti-air. It's Sunday, having the Sunday blues. I go back to work. Saturday. Wow, lots of stuff shooting over here. That guy is on complete fire. Can't even see him. It's like that meme. This is fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, they're getting in some little bit of a shootout here, and as we get over here, you can see now the line of battle has shifted. So even if they go and take this, they're still going to be losing here, and they're still going to be at a neutral, but at a deficit of 346. Wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing that T80BV come up soon. What they're going to do first, though, is he is going to recon, take a look, and make sure everything looks good, and then once it's good, just send them on it, and then back up. Got some planes coming in, you know, lots of anti-air, but it doesn't look like Derek and Tiberius are really using a ton of planes. I mean, saw some HEs, but being pretty smart with the timing of those. Really risky. Oh, it's a seed, so just kind of fly in, do some other stuff. Definitely need to get some sort of offensive setup. Been having a long engagement over here, and it looks like NATO's starting to push, but as they push, they got to fight more. You know, he put up a lot of his strong units inside this building, which is what his goal was. And then I think he's trying to like get through this flank, and you know, even with the SPWs, like they can do a good amount of damage. You got some FS Jaegers. I mean, it's just gonna be difficult for them to get through there. So probably need to drop some artillery on those buildings if you can. You know, get some MLRS or something. Just really try and destroy that building as much as possible. He's getting, I guess Derek's getting really tired of seeing all those planes flying around. We do have the Bradley taking some shots. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That sound is beautiful. Ooh, ooh. Sounds great. Yeah, no surprise there. A little too late. I mean, now it's sending one M35 squad. They're like, no, okay, we're just gonna go this way. So now they're at a 0.4 deficit. And at this point in time, there's a, I mean, just look at the line of red. That's all the way throughout the building, or throughout the city. It's so cool. It's so awesome because it's like the scale of it's insane. Got a ATGM right to the T80, T64 BB. Looks like Derek might not know it's getting shot at just yet, but I mean, obviously that's kind of difficult because there's so much going on. But he is going to launch a smoke just in time and get rid of that. So, let's see here. Oh, we got some helicopters just in waiting. Pretty spoopy. Yeah, I don't see them getting this one, unfortunately. That one is gonna be tricky. That's muy tricky. Oh boy. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Sneaking in some AT4s. They're like, run! Well, they are enemy number one. Got a good, you know, mix of tanks, some infantry. Yeah, and then, you know, Tiberius just totally snuck in. These people really solid offensive push on all ends, like an offensive defensive push. Like they started far away, and then they slowly and just methodically pushed up. And NATO is definitely on the, you know, back end words. I'm tired. You're like, hey, okay, Matt, you gotta figure out, you know, a plane to play on, because last video you were like jumping off the walls insane. Now you're just vibing. I don't know what I'm gonna get, and I gotta know what I get. And I'm, you know what? I gotta say, you're right. I'm a crappy YouTube. I'm gonna admit it. I'm just, you know, I don't deserve it. I deserve nothing. I deserve nothing. Okay. So we got some shots with the tanks. They're just kind of shooting out far, kind of hitting those, you know, those buildings. Some Humvees getting out. They might want to hurry up in case they don't get blown up. And yeah, Tiberius is just gonna chill and sending, yeah, just like, oh yeah, let's send a tank and a IFV Bradley. That should do it. Just imagine like you're in the commanding center of their guard. So the pack just completely taken over Hotel, one of our strategic areas, with like all this infantry, some tanks, some anti-air, might have some helicopters. So we're gonna need you to take it. Okay, great. Who else? Like, well, it's you, and we have this IFV. So yeah, enjoy. You know, try your best. Like, excuse me. Sending in some, yeah. There's the MLRS. I think that might have been just a few moments, you know, too late. But obviously, there's an economy based on this, so you know, that could be a reason as why. Sending in some units in the trees to try and hide. Be a sneaky boy. Dropping in an LGB. Gets the anti-air, so that's not bad. And now sending in some helicopters. Okay, I can see that. You send in the, use the LGB, take out the helicopters. And we got some more fighting. I mean, they can, you know, if they really make a big push, they can do it. Some of these monostruckies are getting weak, and these units are pretty strong, but they still got to go through a gauntlet. You know, these guys don't have a lot that they can, you know, do to like stop infantry. IFV gets taken out. We got this fire team law and the tank working together. It's like, please do not aim your turret down. Got some AA flying around. These helicopters are just waiting for their moment to strike. Definitely a huge advantage right now for the Pact and the Frenchmen. The Pact French. Just firing some mortars. We got Derek is requesting fire support. Really injured engineers right now and teams. Like they're gonna get pretty much eaten alive. Probably this FSA can take all of them essentially. There's only like 1 or 2 dudes, it looks like. How many even is that? Yeah, just like 3 dudes. Oof. Well, 3 dudes turned to no dudes. Got a good placement of the Cobras. Cool Cobra formation. More neighbors pushing up, but it's gonna get hit by that Motostreki. Gosh. What? I can't hear you. Yeah, looks like they got 4 minutes, and then that'll be that'll probably be it. Very much a just hard attack to, you know, go up against, and hard defense to attack. So all in all, just a solid hit. And you know, kind of seeing a theme when this map happens. It's, oh hey, let's attack, let's do this. I'll have some recon guys up, I'll poke the bear, see what's going on. And then we got this A just taking out some helicopters. F4E is going to try and take out a MiG-23. I mean, we got another one, a Harrier. So it's pretty cool. Trying to take out that, using a lot. I took it out. There you go. Easy peasy, am I right? Yeah, it looks like we got some infantry. The push pretty much worked. I mean, they got a good amount of infantry here. They got some scouts, you know, M1 Abrams, Bradley. The infantry managed to sneak into these trees and get that, knock those out. They just took out one of the Just took out one of the recon units. We're probably about to see the Bradley here. Fire team law, just like in the thick of it. Sorry for the awkward cut there. My internet went out. All right. Well, looks like it's about to come to a close here, but all in all, just a really solid, you know, offensive and defensive effort from Derek and you know, Tiberius. Taking this area just really, you know, changed the game. The moment that happens, you're pretty much essentially kind of screwed. Now it's like, okay, let's just, you know, see how much damage we can do for fun. You would need a pretty much like a pretty insane comeback here to have a solid chance, unfortunately. And so that is, you know, probably about to do it, but we got a couple more minutes, see what happens. You know, just some Bradleys coming in, you know, they're just hanging out. Planes flying around, just having a grand old time. HE bomb, oof, that's gonna hurt. No anti-air to stop it, so that is a plane's dream. It didn't really do much though, just kind of tooting on him. Went like, so I was like, bye, just ran away. That is, what is that shooting at? Trying to do some counter already, I guess. Just doesn't know where it is. Shooting and scooting, as you do. Those little explosions look great. Wow, look at that. Looks awesome. It's just not a game like this, really, besides Wargame Red Dragon, I guess, and Steel Division, but that's because it's made by Eugen. So, graphics are just so good in this game. CP getting attacked as well. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, after watching some of these videos, I'm totally stealing some of these people's decks because I love infantry divisions. T-Man, if for some reason, if you watch one of my videos, just know I totally stole some of your decks. I have no regrets. Boom. Boom. Explosion. Yeah, look at that, like, explosion. This looks amazing. And so we got 45 seconds. If they manage to win, that would be one of the biggest comebacks ever, but just with all these units everywhere, these guys are chilling, they're just playing Wordle and Connections. Also, Connections, have you guys ever played that? That is hard. One of those, I get them and I'm like, oh, he did. One of those I get them and I'm like, damn, I did it. I'm so smart. And then next day I didn't even get one. 2 days before, I did it in seconds. I was like, bam, 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 done. But, you know, yesterday, couldn't even get one of them. It was difficult. I was like, that's bullshit. Anyways. And the Wordles are just lucky. You know, it sucks whenever you get, like, you just need the one letter, but it could be, like, 6 words. And you're like, oh my gosh, here we go. And that'll be the end of it. Well, you know, sometimes it's just not your day, and that's okay. Yeah, just a bit of a, you know, just a very, very strong outing for the Derek Tiberius Frenchmen. They definitely worked in tandem very well, working together, having combined units together, just all in all, just a really, really solid showing. Now, maybe it's possible that the team that lost the first game is a stronger packed player, and so this could be a pretty big difference, because if you win on the second game, well, then you get to pick your division, I believe. So if you do that and you're a strong packed player, well, then, you know, you get to win the rubber match. So there's that, I guess. But yeah, definitely a total victory. So a strong showing. This team is really, really good. So if they move on, I would definitely keep an eye out for them, because they have a good chance of making the final. So I will see you guys in the next one, and let's see if the second game is a little bit more intense. All right, talk to y'all later.